Fire in the hole, let's cook some corn. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today is I've got some corn. I've got 5 ears of corn, and I took that corn and I pulled the husk back like that and tied them to make a little bit nicer presentation. But that's got nothing to do with the recipe. What we're going to do with this corn is we're going to get it drunk, and then we're going to cook it, and then we're going to put some Mexican elote style sauce on it. So the first thing we're going to do is put this corn in a bucket. I've got this nice Tupperware bucket. I'm going to get the corn in it standing up like this. Yeah, there you go. And I got the one that I wasn't able to get the husk right on it, but that's okay. I'm going to eat that one. So anyway, there's the corn in my bucket. Now what I'm going to do is dump in a bunch of beer. And the first one I'm going to put in is this Rise Guys Pilsner that one of my subscribers gave me, a guy named Adam. We're going to dump that in there. Rise Guys Pilsner. That was a nice beer that Adam sent me. Thank you for that. Then I've got this one. This is some leftover butt wiper that I have, and I bought this butt wiper red lager. You had to buy a 6-pack, so I had to buy 6 of them. So we're going to put this butt wiper red lager in there, and it's okay. We're mixing all kinds of beer in here. It's fine. It's not going to hurt a thing. We're just going to marinate the corn in the beer for a little while. Here's another one. You might remember this one. Star Trek beer. This is the last of a 6-pack. Star Trek beer. This is a, what is that? I don't even know. I don't even care. I sent one of these to Booger's husband Tom. He liked it. So there you go. Star Trek beer. And then I've got a Sam Adams Boston Lager that I had left over from a 6-pack. And we're going to dump that in there. There you go. So there's the beer. We're going to get that corn drunk. We're going to put that aside and let that corn drink up that beer. And once the corn's drunk, we'll get it on the grill and cook it. Meanwhile, while that's drinking up that beer, let's make that the mayonnaise sauce for the corn. So stay tuned. Okay, so while that corn's taking a bath in that beer, let's make this mayonnaise sauce. We need about a cup of mayonnaise, just plain old regular mayonnaise, right out the jar. I'm going to get some, let's say it's about a cup of mayonnaise. Depending on how much corn you have, that's how much mayonnaise you need. So if you got more corn, you need more mayonnaise. But I've got 5 ears, and I think that should do it. And to that we're going to add the juice of a lime, actually 2 limes, because that's good stuff and I like it. So we got some lime juice in our mayo. Then I've got some Ancho Chili powder. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of Ancho Chili powder in there. That's good stuff. And then we've got some smoked paprika. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of smoked paprika in there. That'll give it some good color and flavor. And I'm also going to put a little bit of my Root Boy Rub #1, which is basically salt, pepper, and garlic with some other herbs and spices. That's going to enhance that mayonnaise sauce that we're making to put on our corn. We're going to mix this all up real good. That's about what I want it to look like right there. We're going to paint that on the corn after it's cooked. But right now I'm going to mix it up and put it in the refrigerator. And then when my corn's cooked, we'll come out here and paint that on there. So let me get that put away, and we'll come back and cook this corn up. So stay tuned. That corn's been marinating in that beer for about an hour. We're going to get it out of there and put it right on the hot fire. Just like that. Oh yeah. I wound up having to use about 6 beers in order to cover the corn completely. But that's okay. I don't mind sacrificing a little bit of beer. It's undrinkable at this point. Now we're just going to put that corn on there and just roll it around until we get to the desired doneness that we want for the corn. It's looking good already. Starting to show some signs of cook right there. We just keep them flipped over until we get to where we want. We don't want to pop that corn, you know. We just want it just about like that all over the corn. So let me keep flipping them and get them cooked up, and I will bring you back and we'll paint them with that mayonnaise sauce and make this this elote Mexican drunken corn. So stay tuned. My drunken corn is done. What we're going to do now is paint it with that mayonnaise sauce that we made. Don't that look good? Oh man, I want to get that all over that corn. It's making my mouth water. Look at that. It's kind of funny, mayonnaise on corn, but I have never tried this, but I understand that it's delicious. So let me get this corn painted up with this mayonnaise sauce, and then we'll find out for sure whether it's delicious or not. It's looking good, I gotta tell you. That smoked paprika and that Ancho Chili powder really gonna give it some good flavor. So I got 2 of them done. Let me get another one done. With the mayonnaise, I'm gonna eat that one. The one that I didn't do artfully, I'm just gonna eat that sucker. But I'm gonna paint the rest of these up with that mixture of mayonnaise, Ancho Chili powder, and paprika, smoked paprika. Let me get that last one done, and then we'll put on the coup de grace. I had a cup of mayonnaise is more than enough for 5 ears of corn. So if you're making this, you might want to either get more corn or use less mayonnaise. Anyway, I got it painted up. Let me get this one painted up a little bit better. It doesn't have a way to hold it, so I got to grab it. Yeah. Let's get that on there like that. Okay, now, like I said, the coup de grace, the recipe calls for Mexican cotija cheese, but I couldn't find any anywhere. But they said that a little bit of feta cheese would work just as well. So I'm going to drop some feta cheese on there, freshly grated feta cheese, which I like a lot. Get some on there. Oh yeah, that is looking fabulous. Let me snap a picture of that for the thumbnail. I'll go get a beer and we'll come back and take a taste, so stay tuned. Here's the Frosty Root Boy mug, and here's today's beer. This is from the Distill Brewing Company. It's called Extended Jam, a hazy IPA, and it's one of their Deadhead series. It's like a tie-in with the Grateful Dead. You know, the Grateful Dead were known for their extended jams, so that's why they call this an extended jam. A traditional IPA in our series melds, I don't know, I can't read it, but anyway, yeah. Only one way to find out, right, Lassa? We gotta pour it out and hope it doesn't foam up on us. Alright, so far so good. Let's tilt that glass and pour that beer. This is a hazy IPA from Distill Brewing Company. And it's one of the Grateful Dead tie-in beers that they're doing. It's a very pale, hazy IPA. It's 6.8% ABV. A very nice looking beer. Let's sniff the sniff off it, Lassa. What do you think, baby? Let's take a sniff. Ah, it smells great. Smells like hops and barley, just like it's supposed to. Lassa, my mouth is dry. Let's quaff the froth off it, baby. Ah, that's delicious. It's got a very pronounced grapefruit flavor, but I like it. I like it a lot. Good beer. Let me get a piece of this corn over here. You know, this is a first on my channel. I've never made a purely vegetarian dish. But here it is right here. That's that Mexican street corn. Let's find out what that's all about. Oh my God. That's delicious. I love it. That mayonnaise with the spices and the cheese. Oh, that is awesome. Wow. I'm blown away by that. As you can see, I damn near eat the whole ear of corn. Anyway, that's my video, babies. I hope you like this recipe and I hope you give it a try. And you know what I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up on the iCard to a new channel that I found. And I'm not exactly sure of the exact name. It's Mommy's Cooking Something Incredible or something like that. Mommy's Incredible Cooking and Incredible Designs. Something like that. Anyway, the iCard will have the correct link. Go up and see Mommy's Cooking Something Wonderful. I'm sorry for forgetting your channel name. I just discovered him the other day. I noticed she made a meat pie that looked really good. Anyway, go up and see Mommy's Incredible Cooking. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. I know this is our first foray into vegetarian food, but you know, it could happen. We might go vegetarian here someday, and hell might freeze over too. You never know. Anyway, that's my video, babies. We'll see you next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And this Distill Extended Jam is excellent. I need a drink. That corn is off the hook too. Okay, babies, bye.